There is a full-length trailer that has been released by Hulu for the upcoming Bon Jovi documentary series. The series will provide behind-the-scenes looks at the band's climb to stardom. The audience will not only be able to view images that have never been seen before and listen to demo tracks that have never been released before, but they will also be able to hear music that has never been released before. Do we have the truth as our guide? Will we give a falsehood? How are we going to proceed? The trailer is introduced by Richiesambora, a guitarist who has become estranged from the band. After a brief pause, the film turns to photographs of the band when they were just beginning their career. "There was no plan B in my life," John, who is 61 years old, stated in the teaser. Bon Jovi stood for all or nothing. Following that, the voice of keyboardist David Bryan can be heard saying, "5 guys from nowhere, and if you work hard enough and dream big enough, you can make it." Fans get a taste of the band performing during the 1980s in colorful clips that appear in the teaser. These films show stadiums full with people singing along to the band's songs. John's voice may be heard in a number of clips that were taken of the band engaging in rock and roll activities, such as bathing in the crowds at stadiums and signing the chests of fans. However, you can hear him yelling, "Wrong soon," which is a hint that the series will investigate the darker times that the group has been through. Although John adds, "It almost killed us," drummer Tico Torres reveals that the band's popularity during that period of time was the cause of the dissolution of his marriage. Founder Sambora, who is 64 years old, insists that he does not regret leaving. "It is something that I deeply regret doing." Following a lengthy discussion about Sambora's resignation from the band, the members continued to express their desire to continue what they were doing, even after all these years had passed. With the beginning of filming for the documentary series in February 2022, fans will not only be able to learn about the band, but they will also be able to hear about John's vocal troubles. As John sobs into his hands, a voice can be heard off-camera saying, "I don't know if there's going to be a cheerful ending." In late February, John gave an interview to Hulu about the forthcoming documentary series, during which he discussed his health in order to promote the impending series. According to him, his vocal cords were atrophying, and he was saying that "my craft was being taken away from me." He responded by saying, "If I just had my tools back, I could deal with the rest of it. This is something that I mention in the movie and in the later episodes. I am capable of writing a song for you, and I am able to perform just as well as anyone else. Having said that, I must retrieve my tools." Interviews with Bruce Springsteen, John Shanks, Obie O'Brien, Everett Bradley, Doc McGee, Dorothea Bonjovi, Matt Bonjovi, Paul Corsilius, and Dean Grillo are included in Thank You, Goodnight. As well as interviews with current and former members of the band, the documentary also includes interviews with others.